Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to my presentation for the rise to power of Yakubu Gowon, one of the dictators. Cool guy, kinda. So Yakubu Gowon was born on October 19th, 1934 in Pengshin, Nigeria, which means he's still alive today to see this atrocity that I've made. Now, I am in no ways a builder. I don't know why I chose to use Minecraft. Oh dear god. So this depicts Gowon while he served in the army. Yakubu Gowon became a career army officer in the late 1950s. During the early 1960s, Gowon trained in Ghana and England, where he served twice in the Congo region as a part of Nigeria's peacekeeping force. After a coup that removed Aguiyi Ironsi from the position of head of state, a 31-year-old Gowon was appointed as the youngest Nigerian military chief. Now, what's really interesting about Yakubu Gowon is the fact that his rise to power wasn't anything like merciless or crazy. He just happened, like, they wanted a new head of government and he just happened to be there, so then he got power. But what is interesting is his role in the Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War, and that's mostly what we'll be talking about today. Now, this first map shows the division of Nigeria before Gowon. A counter-coup was attempted by the northern officers in July 1966. This caused a compromise of government where Gowon emerged as the new head of government. Gowon's focus lay in keeping the peace in Nigeria and resolving ethnic tensions. This shows the division of Nigeria after Gowon. While he was able to control tensions in the north and cease attacks against Igbo, he could not keep a long-lasting peace. His efforts were ultimately ineffective, and Nigeria's 4 regions had to be split into 12 separate states: the Northwestern State, North Central State, Kano State, Northeastern State, Benue Plateau State, Southeastern State, East Central State, River State, Midwest State, Western State, and Kwara State. The reason Gowon had to split Nigeria was in an attempt to divide the Igbo people and undermine the rival leader, Ojukwu's support. Oh man, this sure is boring. Time to catch up on the news. Oh, what's this? That looks not good. So this newspaper shows the Nigerian Sunday Times on January 16th, 1966, which details a coup of 1966 where 5 army majors plotted to remove corruption from the government. Months of massacres occurred against the Igbo living in the north. Tens of thousands were killed and about 1 million fled to the eastern region. To elaborate on this massacre, anti-Igbo riots broke out especially in northern Nigeria, which led to the deaths of over 30,000 Igbo Nigerians. Well, that newspaper was rough. Oh well, I hope we won't be seeing any more papers like that. Hey look, it's our daily dose of propaganda. This shows the propaganda of Biafra and shows the motivations for leaving as well as the reasons for the coup, which mainly was the corruption within government. The East region declared itself the independent state of Biafra, which led to armed conflict. The text says, "We have been massacred enough, reject Nigerian subjugation, we left Nigeria for security, dignity for black man, our security is our sovereignty." This is leader Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Sir, please come back. This is leader Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the leader of the Biafran state. The East region declared itself the independent state of Biafra, which led to armed conflict. Sir, please look at me when I'm talking. Thank you. Oh my god, why do you nod at me? Guess who's bored again? Guess we'll just have to hit up the local, theater. Yeah. And see what's playing. Hopefully they have a good selection of movies. Okay. Looks like we have no choice. This video that we are about to watch is Yakubu Gowon calling for the surrender of Biafra on May 28, 1968. While he stood for peace, his actions cost the lives of over 1 million people. He eventually succeeded in January 1970. Gowon practiced a great deal of empathy as he reminded his troops that they were fighting against Nigerians, and the point of this conflict was to encourage Nigeria to become whole once more.
I do not wish to say anything on this occasion that might be regarded as prejudicial to the peace talks now going on in Kampala, Uganda. But in the words of Mr. Asika, the rebel leaders ought to know when enough is enough. They should call a halt to the shameless deception of innocent Igbos with reports of fictitious victories on the battlefronts. They should appreciate that the so-called diplomatic recognition by dubious characters cannot, in the least, alter the course of Nigerian history. It is sheer wickedness for Ojukwu and his clique to continue to goad innocent citizens to support rebellion and lay down their lives for a cause that is not just. The rebel leaders know in their hearts of hearts that all their false propaganda about genocide and massacre derives from personal ambition and the haunting fear of their own future and safety. Consequently, they do not know when to stop. I call on those who claim to love Nigeria and the Igbos to face realities and advise the people of the East Central State to lay down their arms and return to the fold. It is not enough for organizations and individuals to ask the federal government to cease hostilities while ignoring the evil intentions of the rebels. I honestly believe it is in the true interest of the Igbos that they return to the fatherland. I am satisfied that all other Nigerians have learned the lesson of our most recent history and the current civil war. And I pray to God that there will never be a repetition.
What a nice speech. Can't wait to watch that again in an hour, and then again in another hour, and then again in another hour. Anyways, the Biafran War was caused from political, economic, ethnic, cultural, and religious tensions, which preceded Britain's formal decolonization of Nigeria from 1960 to 1963. The immediate causes of the war were ethno-religious violence and anti-Igbo programs in northern Nigeria. There was also control over the oil production in the Niger Delta, which also played a vital strategic role within the entire war. Okay, time for some, a little trivia for you guys. How do you think the Biafran War was won? By the federal government troops, aka Yakubu Gowon's troops. Was it A, starvation, simple enough. B, arson, a little more intense. Or C, bombs. The correct answer was A, starvation. Within about a year, the federal government troops surrounded Biafra, capturing coastal oil facilities and the city of Port Harcourt. And this blockade led to mass starvation. There were about 100,000 military casualties, but there was between 500,000 and 2 million Biafran citizens who died of starvation. So this is the state of Biafra, as you can see, surrounded by fence. Starving people in there. A little awkward, but that's okay. Look at these poor starving citizens. Oh, look at the children. Oh man, they're starving. Food? No, not for you. Well, Gowon won the war. On to his legacy, I guess. This is the lasting legacy of Gowon. It was made due to the Treaty of Lagos and aims to promote cooperation and integration as well as easing conflicts. Gowon was emerging as an international leader implementing the economic community of West African states. This is the symbol, as you can see here. However, he was removed from office by the army on July 29th, 1975. So that was my presentation on the rise to power of Yakubu Gowon. I hope you liked it. Overall, not the worst guy. I was surprised. I thought he'd be a bit more, let's kill people because I feel like it. But I don't want to say he killed out of necessity, but it was to win a war and to reunite Nigeria. Bye.